You know, there's this secret command center hiding inside every single Windows PC. It's a tool that most people only ever see when they panic, but it's the key to taking complete control of your computer's performance.
So what is it? Well, it's called the Task Manager. And today, we're going to crack it wide open. We're going to transform it from that simple off switch you hit when an app freezes into your very own personal PC diagnostic and tune-up shop.
But, to really understand what it can do for you now, we've got to go back to where it all began. And it all starts with probably one of the most famous keystrokes in the history of computers. Okay, picture this. It's the 1980s. An engineer at IBM has a problem. Programmers keep crashing their systems, and they need a super fast way to reset without yanking the power cord. So he invents Control-Alt-Delete. And you want to know why he picked those keys? It's genius, really. They're so far apart on the keyboard, you couldn't possibly press them by accident. Fast forward to the 90s, Microsoft brings it into Windows, but they give it a new job. See, in a world where you're running multiple programs, you don't want to nuke the whole system just because one app decides to freeze. So Control-Alt-Delete became the key to surgically taking out just the problem app.
Now, that old shortcut still works, but the real pro move, the fastest way in, is Control-Shift-Escape. Bam! It just pops right up. But hey, there are a bunch of other ways to get there. You can right-click your taskbar, you can use a quick command, or even get to it from the power menu. Honestly, just pick your favorite. They all take you to the same powerful place.
Okay, let's be real. Most of us open Task Manager for one reason and one reason only: to find that frozen program and slam that big End Task button. But you know what? That's kind of like owning a Formula One car and only using it to get groceries. The real power, the magic, is in understanding what all that other stuff actually means. So this first tab you see, the Processes tab, this is the beating heart of the Task Manager. This isn't just a list of the windows you have open on your screen. Oh no, this is everything. Every single thing that's running on your PC at this very moment. We're talking apps, background services you didn't even know existed, all the little helper processes. It's like lifting the hood on your car while the engine's running.
So you see all these columns? What do they even mean? Let's break it down. It's actually pretty simple. Think of the CPU as your computer's brain. That column shows you how much thinking power an app is using up. Then you have memory, that's RAM, which is basically the computer's short-term workspace, or its desk. How much clutter is on the desk right now. Disk is how much an app is digging into your long-term storage, like a filing cabinet. And network? Well, that's easy. It's just how much it's talking to the internet. These 4 columns, they're your primary detective tools.
And with those tools, now we can play detective. We can stop just staring at numbers and start actually solving some of the most common PC mysteries. So here's a situation I'm sure you've been in. You're just doing your thing, and suddenly everything slows to a crawl. The mouse starts getting all choppy, windows take forever to open. Something is gobbling up all your PC's resources, but you have no idea what it is. Well, Task Manager is how we're going to find the culprit. And the trick to finding it is so simple. Just open up that Processes tab and click on the CPU column header. Just click it, and bam, the list instantly rearranges itself, and whatever's hogging all the brain power shoots right to the top. You can do the exact same thing for memory or disk. Seriously, in like 2 seconds, you've found your bad guy, and now you can decide what to do with him. But hold on, what if the thing at the top of the list has some weird name, something you've never seen before? This is where the detective work gets really interesting. You've got to ask yourself, is this thing legit? Or is it an imposter, something nasty in disguise? Here's how you figure it out. Find that sketchy-looking process, right-click on it, and choose Open File Location. This is going to take you straight to where that program is hiding on your computer. Now, a normal, safe program is usually going to be in a folder like Program Files. But if you find something pretending to be a critical system file, and its location is some random temporary folder inside your user profile, whoa, that is a massive red flag. That, my friend, is almost certainly an imposter. Okay, so we've been reactive, right? Solving problems after they happen. But Task Manager can also be proactive. So let's take off our detective hat and put on our mechanic's overalls. It's time to head into your PC's tune-up shop. Just look at this. This right here shows one of the single biggest performance boosts you can give your PC for free. Every single program that launches when you turn your computer on adds to that waiting time. But as you can clearly see, when you trim that fat, you get your desktop way faster. And the Startup Apps tab is where you make this happen. This is your control panel. It shows you a list of every single app that has permission to run the second you log in. And let me tell you, a lot of them, you just don't need them running right away. And doing it couldn't be easier. Just go to that tab, scroll through the list, and if you see an app you don't need right at the beginning, just right-click it and hit Disable. That's it. You're not deleting it or anything, you're just telling it, hey, wait until I actually click on you. And here's the best part. This isn't just about starting up faster. When those apps aren't running in the background all day, you're freeing up precious memory and brain power, which makes your whole PC feel faster and more responsive all the time. All right, time for one last trick. This one is a real lifesaver. We're going to tackle one of the absolute most frustrating freezes in all of Windows. You know, the kind that makes you want to just hold down the power button and give up. Well, you don't have to. You know the one I'm talking about. Your mouse is still moving, maybe the one program you have open is still working, but your taskbar, it's just a statue. You can't click the Start menu, you can't switch windows, nothing. Your entire desktop is completely and totally frozen. The secret to fixing this lies in a process called Windows Explorer. And I have to be super clear here. This is not Internet Explorer, the old web browser. No. Windows Explorer is the core process that's responsible for basically your whole desktop experience. Your taskbar, your icons, your start menu, all of it. So when it freezes, well, your entire interface freezes right along with it. So here's the magic fix, the thing that'll save you from having to do a full reboot. All you do is open Task Manager, scroll down that list of processes till you find Windows Explorer. Click on it, and then hit that beautiful Restart button in the corner. Your screen might flicker for a second, but then, like magic, your taskbar, your start menu, everything just comes back to life. It is an absolute game changer, trust me. So there you have it. After this quick tour, I think you can see just how much power is hiding inside this one little tool. It's really time we all started thinking about it differently. It's not just the panic button anymore. Now you know how to use it as your personal command center. You can diagnose slowdowns, you can hunt down suspicious programs, you can make your computer start faster, and you can even unfreeze your entire desktop without rebooting. You are in the driver's seat now. Really? This has all been about taking a second look at a tool we see all the time, but maybe don't really see. So the last thing I want to leave you with is a question. What other incredibly powerful tools are hiding in plain sight in your life, just waiting for you to unlock what they can really do?
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the latest update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.